Welcome back to Scouting for History. Today is the day we return to the house with the amazing silver finds, the best silver house I've ever found, and it continues in this video. You'll see it right here. But it's also a test of the ongoing test of the SP24 coil versus the stock coil, just to see which one works better, or do they work just as well as each other. So a little more testing to come, but stay tuned. This is another amazing day, so enjoy. Well, the first find of the day is just a screw, but hey, I missed that before, so maybe there's something good here. Well, I found a few things that I missed last time, all junk so far, and I found this. Took me a minute to figure out what it is, but it's a smashed bullet. There's the base of it, and you can see it hit and just, imploded. Yeah, I found a bullet here last time, much bigger than this. This is like, this is smaller, around a 22. I'll have to measure it and see, but that's pretty interesting, but not exactly what we're looking for. Well, my first coin that I missed with the SP24 coil, and it's just a wheat penny, but it reminds me, after I got home and cleaned up all my finds from the last visit, it dawned on me that aside from a clad dime and 2 zinc pennies, every single thing I found here was from the 50s or older. It's like the house that time forgot and time stood still. All the dimes and quarters were silver. 2 of the nickels were silver. 1 was a buffalo nickel. 1 was a nickel from 1950, and all the pennies were wheat pennies. So what a great house. So we'll keep at it. I've only been here for a little bit, so we'll see what else we can find. Well, that quarter signal turned out to be really deep iron. The stock coil seems to be fooled pretty easy by deep iron, where the SP24 doesn't, but yeah, we'll keep at it. Maybe there is a silver quarter or something we missed. Well, another signal. It's one of these things, whatever they are. I'll clean it up and see if I can figure out what it is. It's brass. It's very heavy, but not quite sure. Well, it's safe to say I missed things with the SP24. I don't know how I missed something that big. I don't know what it is, but it looks like the collar to something round, like a pipe or something. So, oh well, on to the next. Well, this was ringing up all over the place. It was ringing up like a dime, like a penny, then up to a quarter. I don't know what it is. I'll clean it up and see if I can get anything off of it, but it's very heavy. So, hey, we'll see. Well, I thought I had another silver dime, but it's just the second clad dime from this yard. This one's a pretty recent drop. So, this day's shaping up to be not quite as good as last time, but I've only been here about an hour, so let's keep going. Well, I finished my test here in the front yard. So what I normally do when I go to a yard like this is I grid it. I go back and forth, up and down, and then I go from side to side, or up and whatever. I do the opposite, because sometimes you'll get a signal going one direction but not going the other direction, so you might miss things. Now this time I did one direction with the SP24, and now this time I did the other direction with the stock coil. And well, I found a lot of targets that I didn't find the first time. Almost all of them were trash. except for a couple of wheat pennies and a clad dime. That was it. So the SP24 got all the cool stuff and the silver. I just missed a couple of wheat pennies. So I headed to the backyard now, where I started with the SP24, but now I'll finish with the stock coil and see, maybe we can squeeze a few more silvers out of this little honey hole. Well, I'm not sure what it is. It's a piece of something, but not quite sure. Probably junk. Well, that was a screamer. It's aluminum, I believe, but I don't know what it is. It's got a bunch of little holes in it. Maybe it went with that last thing. It was only a few inches away. But hey, that means there's more stuff back here. Maybe more silver coins, maybe more jewelry. Who knows? On we go. And a Bic lighter. Doesn't work. It's been in the ground a while. Well, finally a promising signal right here. Sounds like it might be a silver quarter. It might be clad. Who knows? But let's see. Oh, and it popped. All these roots make it difficult, but it is another Washington. Cool. Oh wait, no, it's a spill. Let me scan again. That's 2 Washingtons. All right, so the yard keeps on giving. Stand by. I'll check and see if there's anything else. Well, that 2/4 spill was just 2/4, but a few inches away at the edge of this ivy, I just found another wheat penny. So still the old stuff is here, but you got to remember that 50, 60 years ago, this ivy and these bushes might not have been here. So you got to check in here if the homeowner says it's okay. So always check with them. They might not want you digging in their flower beds and bushes and stuff. So hey, let's see if we can find more. Well, that's really cool. It's a tiny little spoon with a curved handle. It's really old. I don't think it's a drug spoon or anything like that, but that's really cool. I'll clean it up, see if I can get anything off of it, and you'll see it right here. Well, I'm gonna have to clean it up. It looks like some kind of a pin or a brooch or something. Rang up like a nickel, but I'll clean it. You'll see it right here. Well, here I am digging, and I almost didn't see it. Poison ivy. It's so small. It blended in with the pachysandra, but it's dangerous. Stay away. Well, it was ringing up as a silver quarter. It was way down there. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it looks like the lid to something. Oh, but it sounded great in the hole. Not so great when it comes out. On to the next. Well, I'm finding some stuff. Those 2 silver quarters, a couple of relics. Right here in the backyard, I found, this looks like where their dump was. Finding all kinds of old pottery and broken stuff, but I found that old spoon nearby, so I'll keep at it over here. But I didn't finish the backyard last time I was here, and it's a darn good thing, because the neighbor came out. I was talking to him, real nice guy, and he had told me before that I could detect his yard. So today I said, you know, hey, after I'm done here, I'm going to come over to your house. Is that okay? And he said, let me go ask my wife. So to quote George Thorogood, if you know the song, he come out of the house, I could see his face. I knew it was no. So she didn't like the idea of somebody digging holes in the backyard, so he apologized and said, no, I couldn't detect it. So I'm just going over this with a fine-tooth comb. I'll go over the backyard, see what else we can pull out. So day's not lost. Well, I'm not quite sure what it is, but it was something at some point, so we'll clean it up and see if we can figure out what it is. All right. Well, pretty deep, but another cool relic. It looks like it's a compact case. Might not be whole. I think that's the inside there. But I'll check, scan the hole again, but that'll go in the collection. Cool. Well, that's an interesting little doodad. I don't know what it is. It looks like a pawn from chess, but it's not. I think it's made out of brass. But very cool. I'll clean it up, see if I can figure it out. Well, I'll clean it up when I get home, but it's another Jefferson Moore nickel. The yard just keeps on giving. Well, another nickel. It's just a Jefferson. I can't see the date, but I know it's not a silver nickel. There's no large mint mark above Monticello. So, but hey, it's a nickel. On to the next. Well, that turned out to be a double nickel spill. One was here, one was right next to it. Well, I'll scan carefully, see if there's any more. And another wheat penny. I think I've pulled close to 50 wheat pennies out of this yard. And I've lost count. I'll do a full silver count from this yard at the end of the video. Well, I didn't live dig it because it was sounding kind of squirrely, but it's another mercury dime. There must be something else in the hole because it was ringing in the 60s and then it was up in the 80s. It was all over the place, so I wasn't expecting anything good, but hey, I'll take it. Well, I've found harmonica reeds before. This is the entire inside of the case. That is cool. You can see where you would blow through or draw air through, and the reeds on one side would play for the draw, and the reeds on the other side would play for the blow. So that's really cool. That's going in my collection. Well, that's pretty cool. I don't know what it is. I'll have to clean it off and see if there looks like there might be writing on it, but it's got two holes in it. Looks like it was hanging on something and it broke. No, it's not all the way through, but well, cool, interesting. I'll see what it is. I'll clean it up. You'll see it right here. I'm gonna have to clean it up and see what it is, but it looks like silver. It sure cleaned up like silver. I don't know. Well, stay tuned. You'll see. Well, that was a screamer in the hole. It's either a piece of a cut off pipe or it's a ring for a giant. This is coming up as a either a silver dime or a silver quarter. It's bouncing around. Yeah, let's give it a shot. And I see something in the hole. Oh, no. It's another wheat penny. Well, we're going to have to look at it closer when I get home. But in that hole was another Jefferson nickel. I'm not sure. There's something above Monticello, but it might just be a scratch or something like that. All right, we'll look at it when we get home. And another nickel. Only a few inches away from that penny and the other nickel, so it's like a spill, and that's why the signals were so jumpy. The big coil on the detector has great separation, but it depends on how you come at the target. I'll show that in a demonstration. But cool, at least I got another nickel. I'm starting to slur. And another nickel. This time it's a buffalo. This one was all jumpy all over the place. I thought I was going to be digging trash, but buffalo's better than trash. Well, finally, my first silver Roosevelt from the yard. Everything up until now, all the silver dimes have been Mercs, but finally a silver Rosie. All right, on we go. Well, that was a fight around a tree root, but it looks like the lid to a compact or something. So I'll clean it up and see if there's anything written on it. Well, let's hope my luck holds up. Another silver dime signal right here. Well, it's in the plug. And there it is. And it is. It's another silver Roosevelt. Cool. I'll clean that up. You'll see it right here. Well, I found a Jefferson nickel and it was beeping kind of high. And it was beeping kind of high because right next to it was a silver Roosevelt. Cool. It just gets better and better. Well, I was just checking my footage and I missed this. Somehow the camera didn't record me digging this up. It's some kind of a copper ring. The stone is missing, but I'll clean it up a little better and see if I can figure out what it is. It's got some designs on it, but that was very cool. But again, just a copper ring, nothing gold or silver. Well, that's going to do it for today. I'm bushed. I did a lot of digging. It's not that it's hot. It's actually not bad out. It's just like almost 100% humidity. It is really humid out. And I'm losing my voice. Found a lot of good stuff. I think my count, if my math is correct, I think my count is up to 8 silver dimes, 7 silver quarters, so that's 15 silver coins that are 90%, 3 silver nickels, 35% silver, and the 1 silver ring, all from this 1 yard. And one of the important things I learned was I like the SP24. I like the small coil better than the big coil. This didn't find me anything anywhere I'd been already. I'd already gotten everything. So all this stuff that I got was from the backyard or from parts of the front yard that I didn't do the last time for one reason or another. So I'm feeling confident that the smaller coil is fine for these yards. And I can tell you, it's a lot lighter too. My arm is killing me. So, well, hey, see you on the next adventure. Stay tuned. I got a good one coming up, but you'll see it right here. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. So, all right, see you in the next time.